the kind of projects that interest me are always ones that have to do with people. I think that humanity is this fascinating, weird group, and it doesn't make any sense to me, and I like having it as a research topic. And photography is a way that I can look at something without actually answering any questions, but I get to just investigate. And so I was using photography in undergrad as a way to document and collect these images of people that I felt like had affected me in some way, but I was also trying to think of it in a more abstract manner where I could photograph ideas or memories, and I started making these images that were lots of exposures that I felt like could represent some memory that I had that had never been photographed. And those projects were deeply sentimental. And when I got to Philadelphia and I didn't have those people to photograph anymore, and I felt like that was kind of maybe in my past, I was still really interested in humanity and still really interested in relationships. And I wanted to work in a different manner, so I started this project where I was collecting communication and conversations that were happening through social media. So it was conversations on Facebook Messenger or dating apps, and also just text messages. And I had become fascinated with the way that it seemed like a dialect was changing, and that there was a new technology that we hadn't really figured out how to interact within. So we're sort of making up the rules as we go along. So we're given this technology, now you can text someone, you can quickly communicate with them. And we hadn't thought about how that might actually change what our relationships looked like. So now it became this almost like a new value system that we needed to be immediately accessible at all times, and that our conversations could be quick and to the point. And it just made a huge difference in the way that I interacted with people and the way that I felt like people had a license to interact with me.